brandished a firearm and demanded his property. We don't have the audio as to what the exact verbal exchange was at that time. The suspect then fired multiple rounds and then appears to remove some property. To what extent, we don't know at this time.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the real world. On September the 12th, rapper PnB Rock was shot and killed at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in South LA. Resources state that approximately 30 minutes after his girlfriend posted an IG pic of their meal with their location attached, a gunman approached the rapper and demanded his jewelry. PnB then started arguing with the gunman, which led to him getting shot several times and robbed of all of his jewelry. Now, first of all, rest in peace to this young man. I never really listened to any of his music until now. He's been, trending due to his demise. He had one song back in 2016, kind of find out, and it was a pretty good song. It's called Selfish. You guys should go check that out. But first of all, I want to say this. I want to start by saying that any man, any woman has the God-given right to go anywhere that they desire, as long as they're not trespassing against another person. Okay? Let me just get that straight. I'm gonna get that straight. Okay? Now, with that being said, when you have a lot to lose, you cannot live by street rules. I'm gonna say that again. When you have a lot to lose, you cannot live by street rules. Street shit is over. Street rules are for survival only. Period. There's no need for street rules in a civilized society. You understand? Therefore, it's not wise to bring negative to a positive. It's not wise. There's no wise way to look. There's no good way to look at that. There's no good way to do that. Period. You got two negative posts, a negative and a positive is always going to be a clash. You think I'm lying? Next time you got to start your battery, you take those two posts, you take that negative post, you take that positive post, and you try to clash some things together. If they touch just a little bit, it's going to create a spark. You liable to blow your goddamn head up. Blow your whole fucking body up. Negatives and positives should stay completely away from each other. You cannot have the two. Same thing as saying, I know y'all have heard the phrase, if you can't have one foot in the streets and one foot out. You got to be all the way in that. Same thing come with this rap game. The rap game is the street game. Enhanced. You understand? It's a very dangerous game to be playing. Rappers are the most sought out people in the world for multiple reasons, including to be a victim of robbery and murder. This man was 30 years old. He was out. He was headed to a show or something like that. They say he was with his girlfriend, I think his baby mama or something. He had 2 kids with him, I think, when he got shot down several times. He got shot in the chest several times, in front of his kids. That's trauma, man, for the rest of their life. The guys that killed this young dude, they're going to have to pay for their sins one way or another. They might get away with this, who knows? but they're gonna have to pay for their sins, one way or another. You don't kill a man for jewelry. Couple of $100,000, splitting it up with their type of mentality, they ain't gonna go forward with that. This man lost his life when he should have gave it up. There's nothing material that I have that I would not be willing to give up if somebody has the up on me. If they don't have the up on me, that's another deal. You understand? But if I'm with my family somewhere where I knew I should not have been in the first place, and somebody runs up on me, the only thing I could do is just submit to the situation, man. Wave the right white flag. Learn to pick your battles. You understand? This dude ran down on you. You at a spot. You at a spot where you're not supposed to be at anyway. Guess what? All right, dog. Y'all got me. Straight up. All right, I'm coming up out there. All right, you got that. Just let me live. Don't shoot me in front of my kids. Don't shoot me in front of my family. That's how that got to play out, bro. Let this be a lesson to y'all. For y'all that haven't been in that type of situation. You understand? To my understanding, it was a one-way in, kind of like a one-way in, one-way out thing. Like you had an entry, and then you had to exit out another door. So it wasn't no way out of it, man. At that point, you got to surrender to it. They say that, like I say, the gunman walked up to him with the gun, said he wanted all this, his jewelry and everything like that. This guy PnB, from sources say he from the streets. He did some jail time thing like that. This is familiar territory. He even said out of his own mouth. He was on a podcast with DJ Academics. He said out of his own mouth, like he didn't did these type of things before. He didn't say he murdered anybody in a robbery, but he implied that he should, embark in these type of activities, criminal activities also. So he know how it look. But anybody could catch you slipping. All of us are slipping at some point. No matter if you're from the streets or not, no matter what you done did. You always gonna let your guard down. Especially when you're high. That's when a lot of things could happen. But he know what it was, man. I mean, dude came up to him with a gun. He said they had a little argument. Next thing you know, dude shot him, and the dude took your jewelry. He's traumatized your kids. And he took your life from your family. Man, they said that his old lady, right? It was a lot of say, people saying that the chick shared his location. She might have set him up or whatever like that. Who knows? Like I say, I don't know who the chick is. I don't really know who he is. I never really listened to his music or anything like that. But peace be upon him. It's very tragic, the way this guy went out, But it's, they were saying that she may have had something to do with it, because the way that she shared the location was kind of like suspect. You know what I mean? Like, and they said she had done it before. A meal, man. Y'all down there, y'all chicken and waffle place. Most of these places, Roscoe chicken and waffle places, they mom and pop type stores, restaurants, although they have great food, from what I hear, these places are in the hoods. They're in dangerous areas. They said this particular chicken and waffle place was like on the blood side. They got a Crip side and a blood side. It was on the Crip side. On the blood side. And, you're out there in LA. I don't know what this guy, I think he's from Philadelphia. But if he's in a rap game, a lot of these rappers go out there in LA all the time, because they got a lot of big super producers and things out that way. You know, I'm pretty sure he knew that they had, Bloods in that area. It's not so much about her sharing a location, which she shouldn't have done, but you're not putting yourself in that position to be a target. To be targeted rather, to be a victim. It's not about what you got. You can have a gun on you. Somebody can get the ups on you and still down you because you're out of your area. You understand? You're not in your comfort zone. Once you start making millions of dollars, once you start becoming successful, all these people that say they love you, they love who you are, but they will hurt you, the person that you are. They love like the persona of you, the artist. But the first chance they get, they gonna talk about you. First chance they get, they gonna try to kill you, rob you, whatever. We see this time and time again. Extortion. That guy went up in there in Florida to go buy some stuff. Guess what happened? Shared his location by mistake or something. Bam, dudes pull up, got him. Pop Smoke was the more recent one. Dude was taking pictures. They shooting videos and all this, his photography, whatever. Made a mistake. He was out there in the LA area. They seen the goddamn the damn address. Bingo. They see him flashing money, things like that. Which that's a part of entertaining. So I understand these guys have to do these type of things. They gotta wear all this jewelry and stuff like that. But you gotta be able to separate when you entertaining from your personal life. When you out with your family, that's your personal time. You don't need jewelry on, hundreds of thousands of dollars of stuff on, man. You're in a 600 Benz. That's $100,000 right there. You're hopping out with $100,000 worth of jewelry. Come on, man. These guys starving. These guys is wolves. You a lick. I don't care if they love your music or love you, whatever, bro. If they see you and they catch you slipping, they gonna get you. That's the nature of it, man. That's the nature, man. But it's a sad situation. Still fresh. There's still gonna be. I'm pretty sure gonna be a lot more come out. In this situation, there's gonna be a lot of details, other details that's gonna be revealed. But as of now, that's where it's at, man. This young guy that lost his life. Like I say, man, a lot of it's due to, the way he reacted to the situation, in my opinion, when it was transpiring, and a lot of it came from the chick that he was with, sharing a location. You don't have to show everything in your life. I done been many places, done many things nobody's ever saw. That's for me and whoever I do it with to see and to enjoy that outside of us actually being there. It's for memories. You don't share everything with everybody. You let people see what you want them to see and be careful with what you share. Because people would think you something, that you're not. And that could cause you to hurt somebody else because they can run up on you the wrong way, thinking something about you that that's not true. They can make you hurt them or they can end up hurting you. So this little one-eyed monster, you got to be careful with this. You got to control this. You don't let this control you. If I can leave y'all with anything. This is a sad case, man, but it's happening so often now. It's becoming to be the regular. But, like I say, guys, we got to smarten up with the sharing location things and, and wanting everybody to see everything that you're doing, man. Because like I said, it can cost you just like it cost this rapper here, PnB. Be careful with what you share. If you know you're not supposed to be somewhere, things don't feel right, you got nothing to prove, don't go there. It's not about ego, it's about playing it smart. Now, if he had 100 guys with him, 20 guys with him with guns and things like that, hey, that's a different case. But when you out there by yourself, man, these dudes don't care nothing about you being with your family, being with kids. That ain't gonna save you. But the next time, guys, it's been real. I'm Will. And all I'm trying to do is get y'all to just think about it. Peace.